Hello, my name is Madison, and today I'm with Michael. I'm a student from Presbyterian College's Occupational Therapy program. Michael, today we're going to be building your occupational profile. So I'll begin with, why are you seeking occupational therapy services?
I'm having difficulty with my right hamstring.
Okay. And what are some concerns about engaging in occupations and daily life with your hamstring?
It feels as though it's going to catch and grab on I hate to say a routine basis, but almost on a constant basis.
Okay. What are some occupations slash aspects of your life that you feel you're successful in despite your hamstring?
Well, I can do my work when I'm sitting at my desk in the chair. Although I do feel the twinges sometimes, especially if I have to get up. My hobbies, I don't do anything that strains the hamstring.
What are some barriers that you have though while doing any of those things? Or
Basically, it's in the back of my mind. Like honestly, walking in here, I could feel it grabbing, and it just makes me nervous.
Okay. So what's a little bit of? Just tell me a little bit about you. What's your occupational history? Like, what's some things you do every day, or some roles that you fill every day?
Well, I'm currently a recruiter for a medical research company.
Okay.
I also work on some COVID vaccine clinics for the Department of Education, DHEC, and I am a college baseball umpire, and that's the main occupation that the hamstring concerns me about.
Okay. What are some values and interests that you have? Just some things that are important to you and some hobbies.
Well, number one is staying in shape, and that's what concerns me about the hamstring. Is I have lost some weight, dieting, exercise to be a better umpire, be a better father. What was the other part of that question?
What are some hobbies that you
Hobbies. I do some modeling, and I also watch a lot of sports, mainly watching the officials and things of that nature.
Modeling of what?
I model trains.
Okay. So in your environment, what are some supporting factors of it that don't really aggravate your hamstring? Like, so what are some supporting engagements in your environment that you have?
I don't quite understand what you mean.
So, what are, for example, what things like in your home don't aggravate it or even help it?
Well, I have a foam roller that I roll it. I also have heated seats in the car, which are spectacular before and after the games. I have a hot tub that I will soak it in. And I attempt to stretch it as much as possible, and it's very frustrating.
Okay. What are some things in your environment that inhibit your engagement in your environment? So, like, what are some things in your home or whatnot that do aggravate it?
Like I said, yeah, just honestly, just walking around. I mean, it's as though I can't keep it warm. I guess I can't keep it stretched. Just sitting here right now, I can feel it almost as though it's pulling or it's tightening.
Okay. So in your personal life, do you have things that support it or help it or just don't even aggravate it? Like, this could mean in your social life, just if you have some psychological aspects that affect it, or just your lifestyle in general. Is there things that affect it?
I don't
help it.
I don't know. It's just, it seems like it's been there now for almost a year, and I can't get rid of it. It's just, I mean, there'll be times when I'm sitting around and it's not there. Maybe I forget about it almost. It's kind of like the hiccups. It goes away, but then there it is.
Okay. So does it ever bother you when you're like socializing or anything, or does do certain things help distract from it?
I guess they do, yeah, because I didn't think about it earlier today when I was at a friend's house when we were watching the football game. But then when I came home and I had to do some things, I had a meeting about baseball, started thinking about it.
Okay. Um. So, um, what are your specific performance patterns that you have? So, like some habits and routines or roles that you have, and how have they changed over time, uh, based on your hamstring?
Well, of course, I am getting older, and I realize that I need to stretch more. I have begun to stretch far more than I did 10, 12, 15 years ago when I officiated. But again, it just does not seem, it just does not seem to loosen up.
So, does it affect your activities of daily living at all?
No, because I don't have to run or anything in my daily activities, but it does. It's there, and I find myself, and I'll give you this good example. When I put my socks on, I put my foot up a certain way so that I can try to attempt to stretch that hamstring out.
Would you say now, in regards to your values or beliefs or anything, are there any aspects that support it or inhibit it?
No, I don't. I don't believe there's any aspects that support or inhibit.
So, just to elaborate on, moving around and stuff. So, are there specific body functions and structures that you have that support it or inhibit it?
Um, Honestly, no, I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that it's. I
But
don't
walking
know.
and running do affect it.
Walking and running affected, especially the running.
Okay. So do you have any specific goals? And just to go into some specifics, do you have any goals for your occupational performance or like role for fulfillment?
I would just love for my left leg or my right leg, the bad leg, to feel like my left leg. I have no trouble at all out of the left leg, and I would like to be for them both to be the same in that manner. I guess would be to be well.
Okay. Um, and so do you have any goals for your occupational justice? And when I say occupational justice, I mean um, any aspects of occupational therapy that you believe you should get as well as someone else, like just like someone else would get, or do you have any concerns with?
No, no, no. I think you'll do a great job.
All right. Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you.
Thank you.